Have you ever felt stuck? It's like you're running on a treadmill, putting in all the effort but not actually going anywhere. Maybe you have huge goals, big dreams, but they feel so far away, so impossible that you don't even know where to start. I've been there. We've all been there. It's that overwhelming feeling that the mountain in front of us is just too high to climb. But what if I told you that the secret to climbing that mountain is about taking one giant heroic leap? What if the secret is much smaller, much simpler, and much more achievable? What if the secret is to just get 1% better every single day? Now, I know what you might be thinking. 1%. So that's it? That sounds like nothing. So small, it's almost insignificant. And you're right. On any given day, a 1% improvement is barely noticeable. It won't make headlines. Your friends probably won't even see it. It's the equivalent of reading just one more page of a book, doing just one more push-up, or saving just one extra dollar. It feels like a drop in the ocean. But here's where the magic happens. It's the magic of compounding. Albert Einstein supposedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. And the same principle applies to our personal growth. Let's do the math. If you get 1% better every day for a year, you won't end up 365% better. Because of the compounding effect, you'll end up nearly 38 times better than when you started. 38 times. Think about that. From a tiny, almost invisible daily effort. Conversely, if you get 1% worse each day, if you let things slide just a little, you don't just end up back where you started. You slide all the way down to almost zero. The difference between these two paths is staggering, yet it's determined by the smallest of choices we make every single day. This is the power of the 1% rule. It's not about dramatic overnight transformations. Those are rare, and honestly, they're often unsustainable. Real lasting change comes from the accumulation of small, consistent habits. It's about the daily process, not the final destination. So how do we actually do this? How do we apply the 1% rule to our lives? First, you need to break down your big, scary goals into tiny, manageable actions. Want to write a book? Don't focus on writing a 300-page manuscript. Focus on writing just 100 words today. That's it. Just one paragraph. Want to run a marathon? Don't worry about the 26.2 miles. Just put on your shoes and run for 5 minutes today. The goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to just show up and do a little bit more than you did yesterday. This approach does something incredible for our psychology. It removes the friction. When a task feels too big, we procrastinate. We find excuses. Our brain sees this giant, intimidating mountain and says, "Nope, let's watch another cat video instead." But when the task is to just do one push-up, or read one page, or meditate for 1 minute, the resistance melts away. It's so easy, you can't say no. And once you start, you often find you want to do a little more. That one push-up turns into 5. That one page turns into a chapter. The second key is consistency. This is where most people fail. They get excited for a week, make some progress, and then life gets in the way. They miss a day, then 2, and soon they're back at square one, feeling defeated. The 1% rule is about building a system, a routine, that you can stick to no matter what. It's about making your good habits a non-negotiable part of your day, just like brushing your teeth. Don't aim for perfection. You will have bad days. You will miss a day. It's inevitable. The crucial thing is to not let one missed day turn into a downward spiral. The rule is, never miss twice. If you skip your workout today, make sure you do it tomorrow, even if it's just for 5 minutes. The goal is to keep the chain of consistency from breaking completely. Every time you show up, you are casting a vote for the person you want to become. Think about your life right now. What's one area you want to improve? Your health? Your career? Your relationships? Your mindset? Pick one. Just one to start with. Dow. What is the smallest possible action you can take today to get 1% better in that area? If it's health, maybe it's swapping that soda for a glass of water. Or taking the stairs instead of the elevator. If it's your career, maybe it's spending 15 minutes learning a new skill related to your job. Or sending one networking email. If it's your mindset, maybe it's writing down one thing you're grateful for before you go to sleep. These actions are not glamorous. They are simple, quiet, and personal. But they are the building blocks of an extraordinary life. James Clear in his book Atomic Habits talks about this beautifully. He says that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. And your outcomes are a lagging measure of your habits. Your net worth is a lagging measure of your financial habits. Your weight is a lagging measure of your eating habits. Your knowledge is a lagging measure of your learning habits. You get what you repeat. What you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. Let's be honest, this path isn't always exciting. There'll be long stretches where it feels like nothing is changing. You're putting in the work day after day, and you look in the mirror and see the same person. This is what I call the plateau of latent potential. It's the gap between the effort you're putting in and the results you're seeing. This is the most dangerous phase. This is where most people give up because they expect linear progress. They think, I've been working hard for a month. Why am I not seeing huge results? But your progress isn't linear. It's exponential. You have to keep pushing through that plateau. You have to trust the process. You have to have faith that your daily 1% deposits are accumulating, compounding in the background, getting ready for a breakthrough. And when that breakthrough comes, it will look like an overnight success to everyone else. But you'll know the truth. You'll know it was built on a foundation of hundreds of small, consistent, unsexy choices. This philosophy changes your entire perspective. You stop chasing outcomes, and you start falling in love with the process. You stop being obsessed with the finish line, and you start focusing on the next step. The joy isn't just in achieving the goal. The joy is in becoming the kind of person who can achieve that goal. It's about identity. You're not just trying to read a book. You're becoming a reader. You're not just trying to go for a run. You're becoming a runner. So I want to challenge you today. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Stop waiting for a bolt of motivation to strike you down. Motivation is fickle. It comes and goes. Don't rely on it. Rely on discipline. Rely on your system. Pick your 1%. What is it going to be? Identify it. Write it down. And then do it. Today, not tomorrow. Not next week. Today, and when you wake up tomorrow, do it again. Maybe just a tiny bit better. Forget about the mountain for a second. Just focus on laying one single perfect brick. And then another and another. Before you know it, you'll look back and realize you've built a fortress. You've built a new life. You've become that person you always dreamed of being. It's not through one giant leap, but through the quiet, relentless, unstoppable power of getting just 1% better every single day. Start small, stay consistent, and watch how the compounding effect transforms your life in ways you can't even imagine right now. Your future self will thank you for it. Thanks so much for watching. If this message resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build a better life. See you in the next one.